Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Shaira binti Isa from 4 BTMM Section 1 with batch number B06181031. So today I want to present my final year project report with title Exploring the Effectiveness of Self-Service Kiosks During Pandemic. Research background for this study is the COVID-19 pandemic, also known as the coronavirus. Pandemic is caused by a coronavirus. The virus was initially discovered in Wuhan, China in December 2019. On January 30, 2020, the World Health Organization declared a public health emergency of international concern, which was later upgraded to a pandemic on March 11, 2020. COVID-19 spread via the air when droplets and tiny airborne particles pollute it. According to current data, the virus transmits mainly amongst persons near one another, generally within 1 meter. The virus can also spread in tight and polyvolatile interior environment. People spend more extended amount of time and particles remain suspended in the air or reach more than 1 meter. People can also become infected by contacting surface contaminated by the virus without washing their hands before touching their eyes, nose or mouth. The current COVID-19 epidemic has forced major adjustments in business all around the world. Consumers are increasingly spending entirely with a preference for shops that offer means for them to buy without having to engage in potentially harmful face-to-face internet action, with social distance being the rallying cry of coronavirus protection. Customers are increasing because of germ protection measures. Many large restaurant chains had already implemented self-ordering kiosks before the pandemic, and the technology had rapidly shown to be a success, while restaurants and consumers were already warming to the notion of self-ordering kiosks. The COVID-19 had boosted their popularity owing to the technology's numerous safety advantages. Self-service kiosks can assist business in promoting social distance by allowing customers to create their meals, place their orders, and pay without dealing with restaurant workers. Research objective from the problem statement. In mind, the objective research are as set as below. To identify the standard of procedure during pandemics, to investigate the role of self-service kiosks during pandemic, and to determine the relationship between self-service kiosks and pandemic situation. So the research questions. The research question is, what is the standard of procedure during pandemic? Second, what is the role of self-service kiosks during pandemic? And lastly, what is the relationship between self-service kiosks and pandemic situation? For the literature review part, according to Burnett 2011, a pandemic is defined as an epidemic occurring worldwide or over a wide area crossing international boundaries and usually affecting a large number of people. According to Ministry of Health Malaysia 2020, to avoid being infected, safe social distance maintaining and hygiene via frequent hand washing with water and soap and wearing face masks in public and busy areas should always be performed. According to Rettigar and 2021, a self-service kiosk is a technological acceptance and satisfaction model created to investigate the connections between trust, efficiency, perceived ease of use, perceived pleasure, perceived value, satisfaction, and behavioral intention to use this kiosk. According to Area 2020, a self-service kiosk is added to the company environment and a grab-and-go system of buying product via a mobile application for on-the-go consumer to enhance customer experience. For the research design, the study was designed primarily to investigate the explore use of self-service kiosks and to investigate the effectiveness of self-service kiosks during pandemic. 4 sets of questionnaire will be used to gather data. The target population is young adults who have used self-service kiosks. Correlation design is a non-experimental research technique in which a researcher analyzes 2 variables, understand and evaluate their statistical connection with no other factors in play. This kind of study may assist in making better informed forecasts. The correlation study aims to determine the degree to which one or more types of connection occur. Data collection is collecting data from all relevant sources to get the most accurate answer to the research topic. The 2 types of data collecting method are primary and secondary data collection method. The questionnaire technique will gather primary data, which compromise for collection for objective. A Google form was used to distribute the questionnaire to young adult respondents. On the other hand, secondary data is information that already exists and has been collected for a specific reason. The aim population for this study is young adult, and the study population have used self-service kiosk at least once. And sample size was determined using Krejci and Morgan table. The population for this research is 226,700 young adult in Kedah based on table of Krejci and Morgan table. The researcher will select 384 respondents among young adults who have experience using self-service kiosks. For the reliability test, number more than significant than 0.6 were regarded acceptable, with 0.8 being the most suitable and acceptable figure, according to balance 211. So the ground batch alpha in the study is 0.91. The results show that the questionnaire is simple and reliable. Next is percent correlation. For save up time, there is a significant strong and positive correlation between save up time and effectiveness of self-service kiosks. In testing the relationship between variables, 0.70 is vital. Within the range of 0.30 to 0.60 is considered moderate, and less than 0.30 will be weak. The relationship between the variable is 0.604, which further reinforces the relatively strong relationship between the independent variable and the dependent variable. This correlation indicates that a self-service kiosk has a positive and significant relationship with save-up time during checkout and customer satisfaction. For the contactless service, the relationship between the variable is stated as 0.653, which further reinforces the relative relationship between independent variable and dependent variable. This correlation indicates that a self-service kiosk mediates the relationship between pandemics and contactless service. For enhanced customer experience, the relationship between variable is stated as 0.622, which further reinforces the solid relationship between independent variable and dependent variable. This correlation suggests that a self-service kiosk has a positive impact and a significant relationship between customer experience and satisfaction. For the multiple regression, there are multiple correlation of three significant independent variables with the dependent variable. As demonstrated in table, this indicates that save-up time, contactless service, and enhanced customer experience contribute to the effectiveness of self-service kiosks in this study. Effectiveness of self-service kiosks states a significant effect of size of 50% variability towards save-up time, contactless service, and enhanced customer experience. The adjuster R2 reported that 49% of variants in respondents agree that save-up time, contactless service, and enhanced customer experience is a factor that contribute to a significance of a self-service kiosk. From the ANOVA table, indicate a significant regression for save-up time, contactless service during pandemics, and enhanced customer experience, where the F values equal to 48.928. From multiple regression analysis, three significant independent variables are positively related to the criterion in the regression. As shown in table, contactless service has the highest regression coefficient at 0.33, followed by enhanced customer experience 0.23 and save-up time 0.21. The implication of this study is the finding of this study help in understanding the effectiveness of self-service kiosks during pandemic. Through this understanding of study, contactless service is greatly giving a positive effect, making the ordering process especially during pandemic. This is because by doing contactless service, the customer can prevent from being infected by virus from another person, and by using self-service kiosks, also can speed up the process of making order and checkout. Other than that, save-up time will greatly affect making the ordering process much more satisfying for customer, because long queue can be unpleasant for customer, especially during pandemic. The recommendation for this study is, in this research, the researcher find that using self-service technology positively impact a pandemic. The researcher also find a limitation for understanding the effectiveness of self-service kiosks towards saving time, contactless service and enhancing customer experience because of the limitation of the area where only QSR are being researched, where for better future research are suggest taking two types of self-service kiosks where are having using the self-service kiosk for a long time and a place where the self-service kiosk is newly being introduced. This is because to understand better where a researcher can be differentiate between self-service versions during pandemic from different types of self-service kiosks.